Frank, just winding up the last of these meetings, just how has the response been throughout the state as you've gone to these?
Been great. You know, I remember 5 years ago going to the Gamecock Club functions, and you know, people would want to talk basketball for 2 minutes. Now they're so thankful, so excited, and so am I. I'm thankful that they're a part of it. I'm thankful that they come see us play. I'm thankful that that our players and our fans have connected the way they have. That now it's fun. Now basketball's fun on our campus, and so it's I really enjoy these. I really do.
Obviously got some good news a couple of weeks ago with a late add to the recruiting class with Justin Minaya. What can he bring to this team?
Yeah, I mean, you know, David's he's a big guard. You know, I like big guards. I don't think that's a secret, and he's someone that he's an unbelievable competitor. He's a great character guy. Can really shoot. I'm excited. I think he's got the makings of the, you know, one of those guys like we've had in our program here that just every year gets better, and he eventually becomes an unbelievable basketball player.
With another one of the freshmen, Frank, Jason Cudd, what do you see him able to do and come in and contribute right away? Is he may be another guy that might need another year getting bigger, stronger before he make an impact, or could he play right away next year?
I don't recruit guys with the intention of them not playing. You know, that's all on him. What do I see? I see a guy that's 270 pounds that can run, got great footwork, got very good hands, does not run away from contact. You know, I see somebody that's got a chance to be a real good player. When I recruit big guys, I recruit them thinking of who they can be when they're 22 years of age. And my vision is that when Jason is 22, 23 years of age, he's an unbelievably good basketball player, and that's why I get excited about guys like him. And we use our big guys. Our big guys are not run around, set ball screens, and let the guard shoot every ball. It's we utilize our bigs, so it's a system fit too.
Going back to Minaya, he obviously comes from a family with some professional experience, given his dad's career. Did you see that in his maturity and in the way he goes about himself, that he comes from a family like that?
Yeah, no doubt. He's got a demeanor, an approach. You can tell he's been around professional athletes. You can tell that you know, his dad evaluates players for a living, and not just professional players. You know, kids that are 15, 16, 17 years old, and he has to project who's going to be good based on talent, character, all the intangibles that go into the evaluation process. And you can tell Justin has been, you know, privy to those kind of conversations. And very, very mature young man, great family. Like I said, you know, he's prepared to come into college and work to get better, which is what it's about. It's he's already a real good player, but he's excited about getting better, and that's what we always strive for.
Coach, I haven't followed you around like these guys, but just has it sunk in to you yet? Just that Final Four, you know, just the way the season ended. Has it, you know, has it just finally settled in on you and all that, or is it still kind of a?
No, it's absolutely. Every time I'm on an airplane and I'm disconnected from my phone and everything, and it's just me in there kind of thinking, I realize just what an unbelievable run. It makes me appreciate where we were at 5 years ago, and to know that in 5 years we've gone from possibly the worst high major basketball program in the country to a Final Four run. It's you know, it's a whole lot of fun, and it's made me appreciate those seniors, the ones before them, whether it was Ty Johnson or Bruce Ellington or Carrera, the Lithuanians, all the guys that have come in here, and they've all contributed to the building of the program, and then obviously culminated by this senior class, and Thornwell, Mackey, and Notice, their belief and their competitiveness to continue to fight and grow. And then when we got on the stage, to take advantage of the biggest stage of them all and make a run in the NCAA tournament.
Franco, with the freshmen, are any of them able to report in these next couple of days, or are they all still finishing high school?
1, 2, definitely 2, maybe a third will be in school here in the next 2 weeks. The ones from the Northeast, they finish school later,
Right.
so they can't come in until summer too.
I was talking to Chris Silva back in Phoenix, and he said that he had to go back to Gabon this summer to review his visa. When is he taking that trip, his first trip back since he actually came to the States? So as his coach, can you imagine what he's going to go through visiting back home and seeing family for the first time in 4 years?
Yeah, that's why I'm happy for him. You know, we live it with him every day. He's been gone from home 5 years now, and for 5 years hasn't seen his family. And so that's not something you wish upon anybody. And that's the kind of sacrifice he makes. I'm excited for him. I'm excited that they're going to be able to connect. And then lastly, I think he comes back from that even better, just because that void that he's got inside of him right now, he'll be able to fill it with some joy, which is connecting with his family.
How hard was that conversation with Tamarcus whenever it was coming up short?
Yeah, you can see it in practice as the season goes long that his body just couldn't respond, and it didn't catch me off guard. But anytime a young man sits there and he's trying to tell you that I just can't do it anymore, it's not an easy moment. Especially somebody of his desire, his spirit. That he's got as good a spirit as any kid I've ever coached, and for him to have to sit there and say I can't do this, that was hard on him, and it was hard to have to sit there and hear him say it, because I know what his heart wants to do, but his mind and his body are telling him you can't. But he's one of us. He's one of us, and he wants to coach. So just like Brian Steele, their body just we all deal with it at one time in our life. Some earlier, some later, and when your body just says I'm done, can't do it anymore, and so he wants to coach. So he's a part of our team. He's going to continue. That smile, that enthusiasm, that joy that he has for who he is and who we are will continue to be in our locker room. And now we'll start trying to prepare him to see the coaching side of things a little bit, and teach him some of the, as a player, you're always learning the X's and O's of coaching. Now, as you start coaching, you start understanding the dynamics of how to manage the people and the recruiting and the film and all the stuff that goes into it. So we'll start throwing some stuff at him little by little, and allow him to grow as he progresses into his next stage, which is coaching. But at the same time, that strength that he has, continue to share that with his teammates.
Coaches, the Final Four run, has that helped you? Has that helped you as far as getting into some doors maybe you didn't? Recruiting wise, explain that, if it's helped you, how it's helped and all that.
Yeah, I mean, recruiting's gotten better every year we've been here.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Every year, that's why stability is so important. Having, as a coach, being able to stay at a school is so important. A school being patient with a coach, that's why it's so important. Because you get to build relationships in recruiting, and then you end up taking the right kid rather than a kid that you get, which is a completely different animal. And when you spend 3 years recruiting P.J. Dozier, there's a reason that you can manage his ups and downs as a freshman the way we did, and he doesn't run away from it. There's a reason that when we don't win, Sindarius Dornwell don't get up and leave, because we spent a year and a half recruiting him. That's why stability is so important. And we have that. And when you go to a Final Four, obviously, what it does is it removes the stigma that you can't win there. it eliminates that. So now kids get excited that, well, wow, we got to see their team. Holy cow, I like how they play. Their fans are crazy. You know, when you're watching the Elite Eight game and it's in Madison Square Garden and it's all Gamecocks and it's 20,000 people, that's a powerful message that's sent to the world. When you go on a 16-0 run in the Final Four and you can hear Gamecocks screaming through the television set, you know, that's a powerful moment. That shows you just that it can be done and how much fun it is at South Carolina.
Thank you.